balls in my face. What's up, my chads and chadettes? Welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be talking about something very much more interesting than last video's topic. Teenager allegedly spends $20,000 of parents' money on Twitch donations without them knowing. And after reading the headline, you gotta be thinking, there's no fucking way this is real. $20,000, bro? That is impossible. Well, it's actually really 100% really 100% real. A teenage Fortnite fan allegedly spent $20,000 in Twitch donations, bits, and subscriptions last month without his parents' knowledge. The mother, who preferred to remain anonymous to protect their identity of the son, told .esports that her teenage child charged $19,870.94 to a debit card between June 14th and 30. After several failed attempts at getting the money back, she turned to Reddit for advice and its quote-unquote wealth of collective knowledge. And the Reddit post is right here. 20K in donations by minor in 17 days. My minor child spent almost 20K using a debit card on subscriptions and donations, cleaning out my bank accounts without my knowledge or permission. Years of savings gone in 17 days. No response from customer service in over 2 weeks. No response to certified mail to CEO or Amazon Legal. Does anyone know if I can get this money back or how to get a response? Well, miss, I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna be able to get that money back so easily. I mean, I hope she does, because like if I had a kid and they spent $20,000 of my savings that I saved up for years, I'd be pretty pissed, and I would want that money back no matter what. And I really hope she manages to get the money back, because that loss is just way too big. Like, all that hard effort for nothing, man. You know what I mean? She says those donations went to popular Twitch streamers like Tofu, Gorb, and Ewok, as well as Atlanta Falcons quarterback Kurt Benkert and Miami Heat's mayor's Leonard. The mother had this to say: "When I saw the bank balances were almost gone, my lips started to tingle, and I had to put my head down so I wouldn't pass out. I cried at first. I didn't believe he could have done this." I feel like Twitch can implement a feature that doesn't let certain accounts donate, subscribe, or gift bits. I feel like they should add that kind of feature, like certain accounts, they need to input the age, and certain ages can donate, certain ages cannot. Maybe let accounts that are over 18 donate, or like put some kind of verification, like call the bank before making a transaction as a donation. They could try that. But then again, I'm not really a bank employee, and I have no idea how these bank things work. And first, you'd actually think that good old Tommy over here was using his mom's debit card, but he actually had his own. He was given a debit card with a nominal balance to buy school lunches, and he began transferring money from his mom's account into his debit card to pay for the transactions through online banking. And the mother believes her son might have seen her password while transferring into his account for successfully completing chores, and maybe he took a peek when she was doing it, or she just didn't log out of her account, and then he hopped right into it and got some kind of information. And apparently when she confronted him, the son knew, he knew exactly that he had spent a lot of money, but he was quote-unquote shocked when he saw the total amount of money that was spent. This is why I kind of don't suggest giving your child any kind of currency that comes in accounts. Like, maybe, give him a couple of dollars, like physical dollar bills and coins, but I don't think that you should ever give your child some kind of card, because it just ends up in situations like this. Like, they end up overspending because they don't understand the simple concept of banking and debit and credit. They don't understand these kinds of things unless they learned them in school, and I don't think this kid ever learned about debit or credit in school. So this happened and he didn't know. But the fact that he said he knew that he spent a lot, it's kind of worrying for what kind of, financial decisions he might make in the future. She contacted the bank as soon as she found out, and they froze her accounts, and the card of the son was canceled. And it turns out she cannot get help from the bank unless she presses charges against her own son, because this is considered friendly fraud. And if you don't know what friendly fraud is, it's when a consumer makes an online purchase with their card and then requests the money back from their banks, and the bank can't help with the funds back unless the mother presses charges. In this case, she contacted Amazon, but they told her to contact Twitch directly, and she did, but she hasn't gotten a response for 2 weeks. She also sent an email to the CEO of Twitch, Emmett Shear, and Amazon's legal team, but she hasn't heard from them either. So much for customer service. She reached out to the streamers that the kid had donated to and spent other money on other things, donations, subscriptions, and about her getting her money back. But so far, only the Bankert guy and Leonard have responded. And yeah, she says that she bears responsibility for the situation, and I personally don't think she should. I think that the son should be held accountable in this kind of situation, because, I mean, if they're old enough to be in possession of their own card, then they should be old enough to understand the risks and different mistakes that could be made with the card. In the end, she had to say this: I worked too many hours and have not paid close enough attention to what he was doing online. His internet knowledge has absolutely surpassed mine. My focus now, though, is trying to figure out why he did it, so I can make sure this is the one giant mistake he makes in his life. Oh, you better make sure that's the one giant mistake he makes in his life, because if that was my kid, I'd whip him with the fucking belt real hard. But I think she's being too easy on him. Like, no, you lost $20,000. You can't go soft on him when he spent years of savings on fucking Twitch. Out of all the places, Twitch. Then again, I'm not really a parent, and at least he didn't spend his money on Pokemon. That would have been much more worse.
Nigga, you ain't.
Anyways, leave your comments in the comment section below. Do you think that she should press charges on her own kid, or do you think that she should forgive him and just, try and fix everything herself? If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, and if this is the first video you see by me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 150 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter, where I post more updates and I'm much more active there. Follow me on Twitch, where I stream sometimes whenever I have time. I like conversing with my audience real time. Alright, my chads and chadettes, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's been Weebo, and I will see you all in the next one.